Welcome back to Podcast Radio. I'm Andy.
I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Joe.
Oh, my gosh.
Is that it? That actually looks kind of cool.
Doesn't it good?
Yeah.
So I have a hat. My mic has a hat.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you wearing a hat today?
Okay. Well,
He always wears a hat.
yeah, I always wear a hat, but I got a haircut. No, I went to this one place.
Let me see this chop.
It's not too bad.
That's not terrible.
But I even gave the guy a picture, and my barber is off on Mondays, and I happen to have Monday off, and I'm like, it's so freaking hot. I need a haircut.
So you showed him a picture of Tom Cruise and we're expecting that, or what?
Pretty much. I mean, a picture of me,
From-
with a good haircut.
Okay.
And I'm like, here, this, and so I go into the place, and the one guy's like, hey, you want a haircut? Yeah, okay, sit down. And the other guy is talking to him in some other language, like Hezbollah, Salam alaikum.
Oh, so he was.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not a
Wait,
dialect
is this
guy.
a barber or is this like a
It's
place
a
like
barber.
Supercuts?
It was really nice. No, I don't go to Supercuts.
Well,
Okay.
why did you go? Just because he said need a haircut? I mean, somebody in the street says, hey, you want drugs? Yeah. And why'd you say yes? You could have said no. I'm waiting
said
for
no,
somebody
this is
else.
true.
No, I said I need a haircut. I don't know.
He's
I went into their shop. That's all
okay.
they do there.
Oh, you went to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you think?
It wasn't like he was on
Did you
the
think I was
sidewalk
walking,
and got pedaled by
taking my dog for a walk in the
Get in
neighborhood?
here. Let us cut your hair.
Yeah.
Oh, not that you
No.
walked in. You could pick your barber.
No, there was only two. So that one guy, he was cutting this white dude's hair. So I'm like, oh, okay. Even though they're not like
He knows how to cut
speaking
white
the good
people's hair.
English, that obviously
He
they
must have had
could.
to sound like specialty white people.
Yeah, no. So finally, that guy comes over and he shows me his phone, and it says something to the effect like, "My appointment canceled. I can do your hair."
That's your sign, right? That was your
And I
first
was
sign
like,
right
holy
there.
crap. I'm like, oh, okay. So I walk over there, and I go, here's what I want. I show him a picture, and he's like, a two? And I'm like, I guess. I don't know all that. I mean, I'm not a barber. So 2 is good right here. And then he shows me this next thing. He like comb hair back.
You should have known right.
He
you should have known
like
right then.
comb hair back. I don't know what you're saying.
You
Like,
should have known right then.
And you
were
still
in
sat
touch.
in the
I
chair.
should have left.
You
No,
should
I
have
was
left.
already sitting.
You
I was
should have
already
got up
sitting.
and left.
But I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if he's asking permission to comb my hair back because that's his thing. He likes to do that, or if I like to comb my hair back. I don't know. So I'm like, yeah, sure. But the first thing that popped into my head, and if that other guy that spoke English wasn't there, it places the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose again. I wanted to say that to him
Where
because
does
I'm
that come-
like,
where does that come from?
Silence of the Lambs.
Oh,
I'm like, so if we're just talking nonsense, I got some
Right.
nonsense too. So then he did it, cut it, and then
Did you tell him you didn't like it?
he's like, well, I mean, do you really want him to keep going? What's it gonna look like after? Cut
It's
some
like-
more. And number
yeah.
2, and
You
number
didn't
2.
do right here, and then half your head's gone.
Yeah. So I was just like, whatever. And then I gave him the
Then
money
you
so
tipped
he
him.
can give me the change so I can tip him.
You tipped him?
Thank you. Well, I mean, I'm always gonna tip. If you,
So even if they butcher your head, you're still gonna tip.
I'm gonna give him a tip.
Wow.
I mean,
you're
because
nice.
I'm the one that went there.
I'll cut your hair.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Actually,
you did.
he's a barber.
Are you?
I'm not a barber.
You
But
said you were.
I do cut hair, but I'm not a barber.
Oh,
He's
But
a
you-
barber.
I
You can cut hair,
Yeah,
yeah.
I cut my own hair.
yeah. See, that's good.
It's okay.
So what? I don't see anything wrong with your hair.
It was too long on the top. It's kind of like a stooge, like the one.
Oh, like
the long hair.
like Mo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I feel like. So now I have to let it grow a little, and then go
He
to
goes,
my barber.
it was too long, and he looks at mine.
Well, see,
No, I was just
Joe's
too
being
hot.
real selective on who touches his hair. That's why it's so long. He hasn't found the right haircut place.
You haven't let him do it.
I'm not cutting my hair.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I might trim it here and there, but I'm not
Dude,
not
your hair's
cutting.
long, bro.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut it yet.
How long do you want it?
Probably to about half my back, a little lower,
Dang,
and I'll stop there. It's getting a little annoying right now.
that's a lot of hair.
hmm
Hard to manage whenever it's hot outside.
Very much so. And then you can't do a man bun because you look weird. So you just got to kind of.
But
Just flow with
Oh, yeah.
it. Just flow with
you
it.
I get
do that.
yeah, I get braids put in it. That helps a lot. But I have a headache. But I look younger when I have a braid on my hair because everything's pulled back real tight.
Oh.
I like
Some
that.
tension on the brain.
Yeah, like Homer Simpson. You remember when he
Yeah.
bundled all his skin up back here? Hit a big knot here.
Yeah, that's me with my hair. Then I let it loose. I'm like, ugh. Yeah. But your
So-
hair don't look bad.
A couple of listeners that I spoke with, they suggested that we implement some of the mini games that we once had.
Oh, okay.
They really
They
liked
liked them?
They really liked it.
Oh,
so I
okay.
was like,
They
I was
liked
okay,
them?
wait.
Yeah, I know.
What
but,
are you saying?
oh,
You
I just thought it was
surprised?
so.
They were good games.
They were.
Yeah, but I mean, it was so the interaction. Like,
Well, see, that's what they liked, and I think
Was
at the same
not-
time they could put themselves in the seat on like what they would give as an answer, and that's what was entertaining about it. So they suggested bring mini games.
I didn't like the games because I didn't win.
It's okay. You don't have to win at everything, Joe.
Okay. I'm just prepared to lose.
It's,
But I'll play. I like them, but I just didn't like losing them
So-
that way.
oh no,
yes.
he has a game already.
You're like, oh
Yes,
no.
So this is in this bag here. There's slips of paper, and on each paper
Oh.
is going to say something. And what you have to do is whatever you read, you have to believe in that topic or whatever it is and defend it. And you have to give an argument.
That's what I do every episode when I
okay.
bring a topic, even if I don't believe in it.
Okay, so that's what you have to do here. You have to do it for a minute and be convincing. The
Oh,
person
okay.
that's most convincing on what they're reading or protecting here is going to be the winner.
Oh.
And each of us gets a turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and
Why'd you
start.
come up with this game?
We'll go ahead and start off with you. This is the
Oh, with me.
yes,
Oh, okay.
You're the boss.
and it's all conspiracy related topics. So
Do I read it out loud?
no, read it to yourself, and then you can read it out loud and be like, "This is what I believe in, and this is why." And then we're gonna try to rebut you in some form, and you have to, give a good argument.
Wow. Oops.
Sure.
Okay.
Just fold it back
Just
up.
because I'm not sure. I just don't understand what it said.
The wisest one don't understand. I'm kind of puzzled what that is.
Well, I'll leave it right here.
Yeah, leave it right there.
What if? Okay, I was gonna say. So
I have to defend this.
Yes, you do.
defend it or
With your
ma-
life.
This is the guy that didn't walk out of a barber chair when he was getting butchered, so he's not.
Okay.
I love
But
it.
wait a second. So I'm not going to tell.
Oh yeah, you're gonna say it out loud and
Oh.
defend it, and we're gonna rebut it and
Oh,
try
okay.
to break your argument.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to read it.
Yeah.
If Bigfoot is real, he deserves privacy. And I'm like, yeah, I would totally agree with that because just like any animal that's on the edge of extinction, you don't need to be.
They gotta
going-
have a home.
Yeah, they gotta
I see
have
what
a
you're
home. You don't need
That
to be
was too,
trudging.
that
in
was
there
too easy for you to
and
draw. It
getting
should
them
have
all.
been something else.
He got Bigfoot.
He
His,
got
his-
Bigfoot, the one he shouldn't have got.
I mean,
I'm like, seriously.
you might as well say, if grizzly bears exist. Okay, yes, they do. I do believe in there is big.
Well,
big,
it's
big
kind of
fuck-
hard to rebut that one. Maybe next time I need to read it. All of them.
I need to read what I put in
Because
the bag.
there's like 40 slips of paper in there.
So the topic you had to defend, saying that that
Bigfoot
Let me
deserves
see that.
privacy.
Let me see that.
He does. He does deserve privacy. I don't even care if they ever find one or catch it. I'm like, if it's never.
You never care to see one.
I would like to see one, but I'm saying if the mystery is never solved, it doesn't bother me a bit. I don't need a definitive. Like, here is proof right here. I got one
Well,
here.
let me tell you something. You won't ever find proof because he doesn't exist.
He does, and he
No, he
deserves.
doesn't.
He,
He deserves
he
privacy.
deserves his, million acres of forest that he roams around in.
Do you think maybe they have found him, done all this? They play.
Oh, I think they've
can't
killed. I think the government's killed them. Probably
Negative.
captured them and
I
extracted
think-
DNA out of it and manipulated it.
I
and
think if
stuff
the
like
government had found them, we could find them too because, we're so overpopulated right now. I think.
that. Have you ever flown over like a real forest? Like just fly. When I fly back
Do you know how
home
many
to
people-
Alaska
but do
and
you
I
know how
look
many
out the
people
windows.
go out there and just roam?
But even like in Alaska, what he's saying,
there's places humans probably never stepped foot.
It looks crazy. It's huge, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Have you been?
Yes, I have.
When?
when I went on my cruise. We went into Alaska and we did some like what do you call them?
You went into the forest?
A little excursion.
Excursions. Yeah, we did some hikes and stuff like that, and it was like not
How
even.
alone do you feel?
Well, we weren't even nowhere near away from civilization, but it was like just huge nothing, mountains and trees, and it was not like something you just think, oh, okay,
They've had planes crash in the wilderness, and they've never found them, recovered them. I mean, there's even famous ones of like we had a congressman
I know
or
where you're going with that.
yeah, and it's like you can't even find a plane. So you think you're gonna find a Bigfoot?
I see.
Then you're talking that now. Think about like what's underneath caves and all the other stuff that we don't see.
Yeah, and then also
Wait,
they
I'm
don't
supposed to be disproven.
they don't want to be found.
We're supposed to be. That's kind of hard.
Like they're
Like,
moving,
I-
they're
I
moving
mean, if I
around.
was- I kind of agree with that. You know.
See, Bigfoot's real.
All right, Joe, your turn. That was way too
I should
easy.
have brought my Bigfoot today, the
You
one
sh-
that he made me.
You should have.
I should have brought my mic stand.
Okay, I'm gonna set my mic down for a second here.
There's no telling what his mic sounds like. With that hat there.
Well, wait a minute.
He like comb hair back.
He gives me one of the big words.
Oh. You got it?
Man, I'm thinking. All right.
Conjunction,
Okay.
junction. What's your function?
Use my phonics. Here we go. So I read this out now.
Yes.
Okay. So my card reads: every friend group has one person who would absolutely join a cult.
That's funny. That's
Is
funny.
that Andy?
We were just talking about that. My wife was like,
Really?
Oh yeah. She's like, you could, if you weren't.
So why do you think that?
That they should or would?
Yeah, that they should.
I don't know about should. I think there's always some. There's always
Someone that could be.
Yeah, because of the way you always have a group of people. There's always that one person. I don't know if he's a loner or whatever. I'm just saying you would think they'd be more vulnerable to join a cult.
So if
Simple.
you're a loner, that's part of the requisites of
No.
joining a cult?
Just it's like one of the things that, like I had some friends honestly who were in cults, and they were in cultic practice. And he told me, he said,
They prey on them.
yeah, they go after the people who typically aren't social butterflies, or they're the outcast or the black sheep or whatever you want to call it. They're not socially acceptable, and they say, no, you're perfect, you're fine, come with us. And once they're accepted, their guards drop and they're open and I guess ready to just do whatever. Hey, yeah, we do this. Okay, great, because I've been accepted, loved, treated well. I'm gonna join this and be gung-ho, and they know somebody who's sometimes like that, and that's how they multiply.
I've never known anybody in a cult.
This
ever.
person I knew, he was in a satanic deep type deal, and then this was high school. And then later I found out that he is a born again evangelist Christian, hardcore, and I thought, wow, this is crazy, because
So it's either one extreme or the other with these guys.
Yeah, or it could just
Yeah.
be a cult like where there's a guy and he just wants to
Be a part
be
of
lorded over, lorded
So
over
wait, would
everybody and be
gangs
served
be
all
looked
the
at
time.
like a cult?
A who?
A gang?
A gang? I don't know.
I
because
think their motives are different. The gang is usually to do something,
like a cult wants your money. They want to take advantage. Like the leader wants to take advantage of everything and everybody. Like the women, they're all mine to have sex with. Everybody. If you're in the cult now, do you got any money? Can you get money? Give me the money. And
yeah, all the trades that are in the men, they're all benefit him.
serve
somehow.
me. Serve
Yeah.
me.
So they benefit one person.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Okay.
That's how I'd
I
see
see
a
what you're
cult.
saying.
Like, or there's a pyramid type.
Like David Koresh.
Yeah.
Everybody was to benefit
We're
him.
basically serving him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
in that sense. So I think, I'm not saying there's one in every group, but you can, if you had a group of friends right now, you think about them, you think, oh, so-and-so could be the one I'd see joining something that would follow that. Hey, growing up in certain church circles, I saw a lot of that happen, where the church circle almost became almost ritualistic and like, hey, I'm the boss, I'm the main guy, everybody do what I say, how I say, when I say, and that wasn't any type of Christian, that was almost cult, right?
Mhm.
So
Well, let me reach into the bag of conspiracies and get mine.
Go get yours.
Let's see here.
I'm gonna get mine.
I hope it's something he does not believe
I
in.
know.
This is going to be great. But she believes in nothing, even headphones and mics.
This one says, the phrase "do your own research" usually means watch the same 3 videos I watch. That's what y'all mean. Whenever you say, "Yeah, I seen the Bigfoot video," you seen it? You send it to you? And
Yeah.
and you send the same one, not
Do your own
not
research.
many, but
Yeah,
the
I would.
same one.
I would have to say I wouldn't even call it research. It's more like just farting around on the internet.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what.
One thing that I've noticed though is like whenever y'all say, "Yeah, it's real," I seen the video on it, but the video doesn't necessarily mean that it's real.
Well, the videos that I'll give some credence to are ones that are like film, you know. And I remember watching this when I was a kid or something. But anything anymore now, when I see it, fake.
I know it's really kind of hard to peg down them videos whether they're fake or real just because they look so good.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, honestly, there's people who see those videos and they think, okay, it's fake, and I agree with you on that. But I look for footage, and then but yet those are the same person who believes a round blue ball from 1974 third grade book and go, that's real. Wait a minute, this was just printed by a mass production, but they believe that, but don't believe footage, don't believe references, history, Bible, or anything else, but will believe what's shoved down as a curriculum.
Yeah.
That's my thought. I just kind of I question everything though.
Yeah, I mean, same here. So like when y'all tell me all these things are real, like if I don't see it,
yeah,
it's just really hard to believe. And I think that's what a lot of conspiracies are, just unproven theories.
But what
that's
is
basically what they are, right?
What has AI and all that done to us? Made us
It
go,
just makes
that's
it
not
worse.
true.
It
That's not real.
It feeds into it.
That's why I like to go to like, even though you're like, see, this is kind of like not even agreeing with myself because I'm like, the government lies to us all the time. But I want a government website, you know, like FBI, the
Here's the
vault.
UFO files.
Yeah. It's on here. They said that
It's
this is
real.
a real
It's
file.
real.
Look at it. It looks pretty.
Okay,
Or
so you
just
only
like
use
that.
them for your own benefit at
Yeah,
that
like
point.
even the last one, you know, with the copyright thing, I found these on the copyright. Like I can look them up on the copyright website, but again, another government website. So,
So maybe we need
but
to find a different resource.
I like to have something that even they agree with. You know, you do agree with me, so I'm right.
Anyways, I don't know how to feel about that game.
Yeah, this one I didn't understand.
Oh yeah, what was the mystery one?
The question. I just didn't understand what it was. It says, the person who says they would survive a zombie apocalypse would go first. So I didn't know what I was defending. They said they would survive a zombie apocalypse, but they would go first. You mean they would die first?
Maybe.
Or does it mean they would lead?
Oh, I see.
I would definitely
See?
survive.
So
a
that's why
zombie
it was
apocalypse.
confusing. I didn't want.
You're ready for the apocalypse?
Oh yeah.
Andy, would you make it to the apocalypse? I mean, are you halfway prepared? You got the generator.
Yeah, until everybody in the neighborhood hears it.
Well, that's Joe's people.
I'm like, hey.
Yeah, no, I don't. I really don't care about. I don't think I'll see like some apocalypse, civil war in my lifetime.
You never know, though.
I just don't think that's what they want.
We're getting close. Have you ever been to HEB or Walmart in the holidays?
Oh,
People
yeah.
fight for food there.
or when it's gonna rain tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, I'm just here for
Or if
some.
there's an ice storm,
Yeah,
and
oh
they get all the water.
all the
Toilet
water,
paper,
all
toilet
the
paper,
bread. I'm like,
everything.
I'm just here for some eggs. We're baking
And a
cake.
pack of toilet paper.
Yeah. No, that's gone too.
Yeah. You have to go to plates.
Yeah, really. Paper plates.
front yard. Oh man.
That's funny. Well, today's my topic, and I wanted to talk about
Wait, time out before you start.
what's that?
Who won
Who won what?
the game?
Man, that's kind of hard to say because there really wasn't no argument. It was more or less
Oh, okay.
like open discussion. So
But still,
I need to refine my game.
they got to. They answered in their cars. They were like, "Oh, yeah, Bigfoot. Yeah, it is
like,
real."
This is a stupid game.
So for the record, I won. Okay, go ahead. Moving on. I won.
Yes, you are a winner, Joe.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna play this little clip, and I want you to tell me what movie this is from.
Ooh, another game. This is great. You should do more topics.
Thanks.
The ultimate gentleman spy, irresistible to women,
Oh, yeah.
deadly to his enemies,
Yeah, baby.
legend in his own time.
Do I?
Stage 1. Laser cutting begins. Stage Stage 2. Warm liquid goo phase beginning. Reanimation beginning. Stage 4. Cleansing beginning. Stage 5. Evacuation beginning.
Yeah.
Evacuation complete. Evacuation complete. Evacuation.
I had to finish it, and it was too good to not
that's
finish
good.
it. So, anyways, I was watching the movie.
You know what it is. Okay.
Okay, what is it?
Tell us.
It's Austin Powers.
Which one?
It's
The first
one.
First one.
Yes, which was called what? Was it just it wasn't the spy that
Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
Man of Mystery. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha. So anyway, I was watching the movie, and during this process, I was like, man, is cryogenics a real thing? I mean, we've heard about it, we've talked about it, I think, but let me dig into it because it is. Is it a real thing? That's what I wanted to know. I needed answers. So it turns out that cryogenics is a real thing, and there are people currently cryogenically frozen, so to speak. And let me give you a little background on it. So cryogenics is a process actually called vitrification. And what vitrification is where the body's water is replaced with cryopectins that prevent ice crystals from forming, allowing tissue to enter a glass-like state at minus 196 degrees Celsius. And what that does is when you take all the water out, because water expands when it's frozen. When it's frozen, if there was water in your body, then it would tear all your cells up and all that kind of stuff. So that with that cryopectins, it doesn't allow that expansion where it would tear up tissue. The procedure only begins after a doctor has declared legal death, which providers view less as an absolute endpoint and more as the moment current medicine has given up. And you ask, why? What can we do right now? So what have we done with it right now? Scientists have vitrified and revived the nematode worm. And these worms actually retain their long-term memories, which I don't know how they
Yeah, really.
gauge that. They have also taken rabbit kidneys, preserved them at cryogenic temperatures, rewarmed them, and transplanted them back into living rabbits, where they resumed full function. And this was in early 2025. A team even restored electrical activity in vitrified mouse brain tissue after rewarming with synaptic connectors remaining intact. So they took the brain and it was able to function with all the electrical activity and stuff like that. As far as the memories of the nematode, I don't know how they gauge something so small like that.
Yeah, really.
But no whole mammal has ever been fully vitrified at cryogenic temperatures and brought back to life.
But the worm, they did.
But the worm, they did apparently. Yeah.
That's even still, that's weird. Like, I wonder how long the worm was frozen before they brought it back to life.
But even to reach that,
Yeah, I know, for a worm.
that point,
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's crazy.
It is. It's, so how they warm them? They say it's like a microwave type thing.
Yeah.
Bing.
Imagine Austin Powers when it came out of liquid goo. It doesn't get that technical about the total
Heat it up
process.
like a burrito.
Right. But anyway, I was like, okay, so if people are actively doing this, how much does something like this cost? So at Alcor, whole body preservation runs about $200,000, while brain only neuropreservation costs roughly $80,000.
So brain only, they just do your brain.
Just your brain.
So do they take it out of the skull, or do they keep it in there?
No, I think they take it out of the skull.
Do they?
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
Well, that would suck, man. Can you imagine? Okay, I don't think you could ever be revived, but can you imagine if, like, your brain, you were like, okay, I'm taking my brain out, and you put it in there, and then, like, 1,000 years later, you wake up in, like, a robot body or something, your brain's in there.
Do you think it's possible?
Yeah. I don't think it's possible.
You don't
but
think that I mean,
that'd be awful.
if they're able to bring back other life forms with function,
Uh-huh.
you don't think that it'll ever get to a mammal state?
Like, do they, like, if I died and then in the future they could bring back me
Yes.
and I would have all my memories and stuff and be like, oh, this is crazy. I'm alive.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Because once you die, I believe you either go to heaven or you go to hell. One of the two. And you're there forever.
I mean, there's a lot of perspectives and beliefs on that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think, yeah, our brain has a lot of electrical connections and stuff like that. But if we're able to retain information, then it's stored in there somewhere, right? And somehow. So I kind of think that it is kind of plausible that something come back and remember something.
Oh, yeah, something
know,
could come back,
memories.
I guess, if you, let's say, but it's not going to be me. But that information, yeah, maybe you could tap into that information somehow. Maybe it's like a...
So then you'd just be like an archive of some sort instead of a...
Well, it'd just be my body part with some information in it. Like an old...
Like a old floppy disk.
Yeah, sitting over there. Oh, look, this has a few things on
plug
here.
this in.
There you go. That's better.
That's funny.
They wouldn't find nothing on my floppy disk.
Files deleted.
Oh, man. So the brain is 80,000. The Cryonics Institute offers perpetual preservation for 28,000 to 35,000. Most members fund this through life insurance policies. But here's the tension. The organizations collecting these fees today are responsible for keeping patients frozen indefinitely, potentially for centuries, with no revenue stream once the initial preservation is complete. The long-term storage funds are set aside in trust, but the question of whether any institution can outlast inflation, political upheaval, or corporate collapse for hundreds of years is genuinely unanswered. So that's the kicker there. Yeah, like you could fund being frozen, but how long can one company keep you frozen for, right? So back when this first started, there was companies freezing people because they were feeling sorry for them. You know, some of these people couldn't afford it, and so these companies volunteered to freeze people, what have you. But in 1979, an investigative reporter discovered the decomposing bodies of 10 cryonics patients at the Cryonics Society of California facility in Chatsworth, stored in a cemetery with virtually no liquid nitrogen maintenance. Of 17 documented freezings through 1973, all but one ended in failure. These were not scientific failures, they were organizational failures and financial failures. So they didn't have a business plan in place. They were freezing people, and then eventually just ran out of revenue to maintain these things.
Well, for centuries, you got to line out your staff like for the future. I mean, we go to work there. We're the new guys. They paid a long time ago.
Yeah, or like,
boing, boing, and plug them all.
I'm not showing up today.
Yeah.
To get frozen is cheap, but to stay frozen
Yeah.
is expensive.
And like you're saying, you would have to have someone that you trust. That's really like, yes, the measurements on these ones, you know, they're within the acceptable parameters. Do you think there's really people walking around all day, or looking at a computer screen and making sure everything? I don't know. I think it's probably
I wonder how they do it. I wonder how technical it is. I mean, to me, if they take out all the water out of your body and put you in that frozen state, I don't think at that point there's vitals to monitor or anything like that, because you're in a complete suspended state.
Just like a temperature.
It's just a matter of temp.
Yeah.
You know.
And then that liquid stuff that they put in there, does it ever have to be replaced, or do you just keep that same liquid all that time? Like
I'm thinking
giant formaldehyde bottle.
I'm thinking that it just stays in there the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm picturing the janitor walking at night, unplugging it so you can plug the buffer in.
Yeah, really.
Every night. So every night you thaw, you freeze back. Yeah.
Come back.
You're like, I'm back. No, I'm not. I'm back. No, I'm not.
Half of it is like fricked
That's
up.
all
The
I
other
see.
half
That's
is
funny.
Perfect shape.
So, despite the uncertainty, several hundred people are already in long-term storage across a handful of facilities worldwide. The majority sites include Alcor in Scottsdale, Arizona, the Cryonics Institute in Clinton Township, Michigan, European Biostasis Foundation in Ravs, Switzerland, and Cryonics in Russia, and Southern Cryonics in Australia. Those are the major facilities. Among the preserved are James Bedford, the first person ever cryonically frozen in 1967, baseball legend Ted Williams,
Oh yeah, that guy's messed up.
Bitcoin pioneer Hal Finney, and the 2-year-old from Thailand who became the youngest person ever preserved. Among several celebrities are Steve Aoki, Seth MacFarlane, and Paris Hilton. They've all publicly signed up to be frozen once
Really?
Farland, huh?
Wow.
I don't know why you'd want to live forever. Like,
I don't see how they put a freezing place in Arizona.
yeah, I
Just pick one of the hottest places.
when you were
One of the hottest
talking about it,
places.
I was like, I would want to be in Russia or Switzerland. You know.
Yeah, if it goes down, just put them outside.
Yeah. Open the doors.
That's kind of what I was. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It's a good question. So why preserve the dead? Cryonics organizations argue they are essentially providing an ambulance to the future, preserving the brain's structural information so that tomorrow's medicine might repair the original cause of death and restart biological function. Preserving healthy living people is not an option because current vitrification cannot be reversed. It would be fatal and illegal, making it ethically indistinguishable from euthanasia. So I can kind of see why, let's say, somebody is at stage 4 cancer or has some kind of rare disease that, you know, for the most part, I guess their body is at full function, but for this disease that they have no cure for, you know, I can kind of see those kind of circumstances. But I think really just people who have been very successful, those are the ones that are going to continue to live, you know. But success doesn't mean all about money, right? It could be life in general.
So I think
you know?
these people are getting frozen with the hopes, I don't say anything, hopes that by the time that somebody's going to figure out a way to bring them back. They know there's no guarantee or promise, and probably not even going to happen. But they think, well, if it happens, at least I'm in line for it.
What a waste of money, though, that you could leave that to your kids.
So do you think it's an act
or
of selfishness?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, it's just a toilet. You're just flushing money down the toilet.
what if
and
you
it's
ha-
like a cult.
but
You
if
know,
you
just
have
like
that-
we were, you know.
But if you have that much money, you would think you would have some to spare to pass down to your.
Oh yeah, but still, what a waste. So you could use it on something
If you
that's
had enough money,
worthwhile.
would you freeze yourself? Why not?
That's scary. I'm scared to even.
But you're already marked as dead. Like you're fixing to die anyway.
I know,
I
but-
don't want to be floating around naked in some gelatinous
I know.
tube.
Gelatinous goo.
Look at this guy.
I know.
No blanket or nothing.
I don't know, man. Even the thought of being put in a hole once I'm buried, and then everybody just leaves and they fill it up with dirt. And you're like, hello. I know I'm not there, but it's just the thought of it. It's like just, ugh. And then to be just frozen or waiting. No, not for me.
I'm kind of on the fence. Like,
You want to be frozen.
well, I'm not. I mean, I'm open to it. Like seeing where the world is going today, I would like to see where the world is gone in 100 years. I mean, just to have that knowledge, to know where my kids have grown up to be, or their kids. I think that would be interesting. You know.
What if they unthaw you or unfreeze you or whatever they call it? They thaw you out and you're just all like unable to speak and you're just like Frank.
What if
the
I'm talking
monster.
English and they're talking a different language?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Or like you can't move or anything, but it's like you're stuck in that body. You can feel everything and hear everything, and
Just they're
you
poking
can't
at you.
move. They don't know.
Yeah.
Don't move your eyes.
So let me ask you this. So instead of freezing, do you think that when we go to heaven that we're able to still look up on loved ones? Or do you think that that's...
I don't even think. So my dad's died. I don't think
You don't think he's checking in on you or
he
anything?
could care less. I think
He could care less? Well, that's something different.
What's going on? No, I mean, I don't mean it that way. I'm just saying heaven is so beyond what we could ever imagine. You would never take your gaze off of whatever you're focusing on up
we
there.
would forget about the world, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like, why?
I mean, I can see it
Why
from
would
that
you even do
perspective,
this?
too.
You know, that's how wonderful it is.
Well, let's talk about the philosophy of identity. This is where the conversation gets genuinely philosophical. If someone is revived after cryopreservation, are they the same person or a new legal identity? Some argue that identity is tied to psychological continuity, memories, personality, and consciousness, which means any information lost during freezing or revival could create a different person entirely.
Yeah, I would think you would be basically it'd be like if something else is in there animating your flesh suit, it's not you. So it would be a totally different
So if you
entity.
came back, if you forgot, I don't know, maybe a quarter of where you came from and you're just having trouble remembering your past, would you be then classified as a new entity?
I would say it's impossible that I would ever come back. So it would definitely be a new entity because it's not me.
Okay.
It would
You,
be
Joe, what do you
some
think?
kind of some being in me, maybe reading my floppy drive, but I'm,
Right.
you know,
Like,
pretending.
What kind of garble is this?
Yeah, what's a Bigfoot?
Bigfoot. We have those now.
That's the first thing is it Bigfoot. That's funny.
So the bottom line, for those who are preserved, the calculation is simple. They are already out of options, and the alternative is burial or cremation. It is a bet on the future of medicine placed by people who would rather be paused than deleted. What do you think? I mean, you see the reasoning behind it?
Yeah, but I don't think it's possible because if they really thought they were onto something, okay, go get somebody out of the grave and
If you're a
and freeze
nematode,
them.
it's very possible.
But if you freeze them and then bring them back, there's nothing there. Once you're gone, you're gone. So what are they saving? Now there might be some electrical current and maybe a muscle or something that they shock it. Yeah, because it's all a network. It's all meant to, it'll transfer, move over.
Okay, but didn't you say recently, well, not recently, but maybe a few months ago, that they removed the head off one animal and transplanted it on another, and it lived for like 2 hours or something like that? Like some kind of dramatic surgery, and it lived
Yeah, what were we
for a
talking
couple. You
about?
you remember though, right?
I remember something. I forget what top.
Like it was something that would be far fetched that you wouldn't think could happen, but it happened.
They were trying to. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know if you can remove a head and put it, but that'd be crazy. I mean, maybe you could. I don't know.
I mean, if you can do stuff like that, and you can do fusion, and you can do all those other things, I mean, we're talking about things that we would have never thought could be done. I mean, you're messing with, on the atomic scale, energy that's just as hot as the sun or just as powerful as anything.
I think though at
Like
that
if you
point
get-
you're playing God,
Oh yeah, they're definitely playing God. If
and
they're
I don't
doing
think
that kind
I
of
don't
thing.
think he'd allow it. I think it's so the body is so complex that the things I think that we've made scientific and medical discoveries, I think God's allowed them.
Yeah.
Kind of, but you tap into saying now only He has the power of giving life and death, where man thinks they can, well, I'll freeze it, bring it back, and I don't think so.
I don't know. I can kind of see it from various perspectives, and then I kind of ponder on it and think, would I actually do that? Would I come back as me? still?
and then also, like, how arrogant are these people that they think I'm so important? I need to be preserved to possibly, illuminate humanity in 1,000 years.
Well,
Yeah.
The question,
Give me a break.
The real question is, should we even give the population options to do such a thing? Like, should science have an endpoint? Be like, hey, look, we don't mind you doing research, but we're not doing this.
Yeah,
Like, shouldn't there be like a goalpost?
there
that
should,
we shouldn't cross.
but they want that money. These little corporations. Can you imagine? It's like all you got to do is keep it cold, and you never have to prove your theory.
Yeah, you never have to
and
prove your
they're
theory.
raking in the money.
And I'm sucking all this money out of these insurance companies, which is good.
it's
Somebody might as well profit off
I think
of it.
I'm gonna open one.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
what I'm saying.
We'll get a bunch of freezers, throw you in a
Freezers.
freezer, see how many bodies we could stuff in
Yeah,
there.
I know it says Samsung. Just get in there.
Duct tape over it. Dun, 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 dun,
And then with a Sharpie, 20, 26.
dun. Smith and Jones and Miller, we
Thaw
got-
date.
yeah.
I don't know. That's really all I have. I just wanted to delve into the subject a little bit and get some little information.
That's
out of it.
interesting. It makes me think about a lot of why they would do this and what goes through their head when they do this kind of stuff. Because I could sit here all day and say, no, it won't. But they're still doing it.
Yeah.
Kind of makes you wonder what's going on in their mind. Money driven?
Yeah. And I wonder if any of them like do research on the corpses that they have. Because the family's never going to be like, we want daddy brought back, and you're going to be able to prove it. So I wonder if they ever like extract stuff from them. And,
how hard would it be?
Dr.
Let's say
Frankenstein
you got somebody in there and they say we've tapped into their speech patterns or whatever, and their great grandchildren to keep their money. Watch, he's gonna communicate with you.
Do some AI thing.
I love you. I miss you. I'm okay. And they're like, oh, here's more money. Keep great
Yeah, will they
granddaddy
do
alive.
an upgrade in the future, you think? Like, that's a good
Right.
idea.
Who knows where it's going to go?
I am on the celestial plane.
But you're right. It's all money driven.
Yeah.
You know?
So that's a good point. I wouldn't doubt with AI that they would, eventually plug in.
See, I got smart ideas too sometimes.
I never said you didn't.
I just tell it myself. Reminding myself, you're worth it.
So they might try. They might try to tap into the brain,
Yeah.
like you were saying,
I mean, they could, and then try to
extract some
read some of that
information.
archive.
Yeah, and then if they have, any background on the guy, feed that into.
But
the
as soon as you go
machine.
under whatever, you're gonna have to fill out all this paperwork, and they're gonna know all this stuff about you.
And some of that complicated jargon, you're just signing off something where they can have access to that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
Mhm.
yeah. That'd be weird. But no, I just get.
I'm lucky if anybody showed up to my funeral, let alone freeze me and bring me back.
Yeah, no one's clamoring for me to be unfrozen. Like, we got to have this guy back in
Gotta have-
society.
yeah. Right now, it might be like, what's for lunch? I gotta go eat.
Wow. Well, that's all I got.
That's good. I like that. Make you think. Make you wonder. Are you worth the freeze?
Oh yeah, that had a lot more than the one that we talked about a long time ago. We did do a cryogenics, but that one had you had Sweden, Russia, California,
Arizona.
has one. Yeah, we did the Arizona one only.
I got you.
But I didn't know that they brought back worm.
Yeah.
I bet you they told that worm. How they knew is once they unthawed it, they go, okay, well, let's put the worm back in the dirt. And it was like,
I wonder what that worm's doing today.
oh, look he's doing the same thing he did last time.
All right.
So now
Just squiggling around.
we know he remembered everything.
Or they could have set it out there and the wind blew and it rolled. They're like, oh my God, look at it.
you see that?
Yeah, it's
remember.
alive.
This is a historical moment.
Yeah, it could be that.
That's funny.
Well, that's it. Till next time, question everything.